A Sydney coroner has heard the sawn-off shotgun used by Lindt cafe siege gunman Man Monis was part of Australia's so-called grey market. 9's Simon Boda joins us live from court. And Simon, the weapon was imported into the country decades ago.
Indeed it was, Layla, and in fact what's worrying is what we heard today from the counsel assisting Jeremy Gormley is that there's 250,000 weapons that fall under this grey market area, where they're not black market but they're owned by farmers and sports people and they've never been registered. Now we know that this is a sawn-off pump action 12-gauge shotgun. In fact, before that photograph was presented to the inquest, the coroner, Michael Barnes, said to warn the families that the photo would be shown and gave them the opportunity of leaving the court if they felt they had to. But here's what Jeremy Gormley said about the gun to the inquest.
Prior to 1996, this type of firearm didn't require registration. It was in the nature of a sporting or farm gun. On any view, this gun should have been surrendered, however, during the gun buyback scheme in 1996 to 1998.
Now, Layla, what we've heard this afternoon is from a sex crimes detective by the name of Denise Viveus. Now, she charged Monis with 40 sexual assaults last year. She told the court that she had actually opposed and didn't want him being granted bail when he appeared on court on those charges, but the prosecutor at the time had argued that he felt the chances of him opposing bail would be slim. Now, as part of her cross-examination by the family of Tori Johnson, one of the victims of the Lindt cafe siege, Gabby Bashir asked this detective whether or not she was aware that this particular prosecutor had only been with the Director of Public Prosecutions for 2 months and had never done a bail application. Interesting evidence indeed, and no doubt we're going to be hearing more about this bail issue because it's so important in the coming days. Layla?
Thank you, Simon.